Hey everyone, today I'll be taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series, the Mandalorian Q90 or Zero. And this is a very exciting day because not only did I get this guy yesterday, I bought 2 more Mandalorian figures today, Quill and the armor, and my Mando came in the mail today as well. So I got 4 Star Wars Black Series in one day. Well, 3 Star Wars Black Series in one day. I bought this guy yesterday. But first, take a look at the packaging. It says Star Wars Black Series on the top right there. Open window that displays 0 and is 1 accessory. It says Star Wars Mandalorian Q90 or 0. Warnings 4+ Hasbro. On the side, you got Q90 right there. And on the back, you got a product, not a product shot. You got an image right there, and got a bio right there. It says number 11 in the Mandalorian Star Wars line, and on the top, just a window, and on the bottom, a barcode and other words. So let me hurry up and get this guy open because I'm very excited to take a look at him and also these other figures. Not in this video though, in their own separate video. And ooh, what a beautiful figure this is. Just take a look at that head sculpt. Look at that. Resembles exactly what I saw in the show. Got the silver right there on the big eyes. Got more of that has some mechanical detail right there, and more molded detail up top and also behind it. And then right here you got this strap right here, which is a separate piece, but there's some brown and some like texture to it as well. There's some brown on these pouches right here. More of that, what color is that? Like a brownish yellowish color right there. Some silver, some buckles and stuff right there. Some more pouches on the side right there, and there is some like rust or dirt right here on the top, which looks really good. It doesn't make it like, makes it look like less plain than what it would look like, because on the legs there's none of that, so the legs just look plain. But on the top right here, it looks really good. On the shoulder pad, more of that detail right there, and there's some sculpted wires right there on the butterfly joints. And this is a separate piece attached to the butterfly joints. More of that rust right here. Some wires, got some red right here. And you would think this would hinder articulation, but not really. You can still get a slightly past 90-degree bend. Some more of that rust right there. And basically same thing on the arm, except this is like a different part. It's like that goldish color right there. I don't know if that's meant to be there or if that's just paint mishap, but it looks good, so I don't mind it. And there is some like red, right, and red and blue wiring up in there on the side as well. And on this side as well, there's a blue wire right there. And more of that wire detail on the back. But the legs is basically kind of empty. It's basically nothing except for like a paint mishap right there that I just noticed that. But some more sculpted detail there though, and there's some clear joints right there, and more on the feet. So I wish there was more of that rust paint on the legs. So I'm kind of bummed about that. He comes with 1 accessory right here. See right there, 1 accessory. His little gun, which I thought was Boba Fett's gun, but it actually isn't. Boba Fett's gun looks slightly more different than this, but there's just some brown paint across there, and you can't fit into his hand. Of course, it's kind of hard to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this on camera. There we go. You can fit it into his hand like that, but it kind of stresses it out a bit. See right there, there's a stress mark, and also a stress mark on the hand right there, just widening it out, trying to get his hand around the barrel of the gun. But it's a pretty nice accessory. I mean, what else could he have come with? So yeah, for some size comparisons, the only other Mandalorian figure that I've opened yet, every other figure is still in the box. Here he is next to Moff Gideon. Yep, those two never actually met in the show, so it wouldn't really matter anyway. But articulation, there is a dumbbell joint up at the head, so he can look up that far, look down that far. And I love the head joints on this. It looks really nice. You get some tiltage, some rotation. Butterfly joint at the shoulder. Get some pretty good range. Arm can go out to there. Rotates around. Actually, oh, it kind of gets stuck right there. There is a elbow rotation. Elbow bends past 90. And also a forearm rotation. Hand hinges down and up and rotates. Ball joint at the mid-torso allows you to crunch that far, crunch back that far. Side to side, rotation. Ball joint at the hip, kicks up to there, goes back to there, goes out pretty far for a droid. Thigh rotation, knee rotation, single jointed knee goes to 90. I already talked about rotation. Foot can hinge up very far, hinge back very far, and you do got really good ankle pivot. So for a droid, you can get him in some really dynamic poses. You can get him down to the ground if you want to do that. I was silly me. I forgot to compare him next to Masterpiece Jazz. And I also forgot to measure his height. Zero stands on the top of his head about 6 inches, but Ed is Zatanna about 6 3/4 inches tall. So overall, I really like this figure. This is a really, really good figure. I really like the jailbreak episode. I hope we get more characters in figure form from that episode, but the detail and the sculpt on this guy is amazing. I just wish that there was more molded, more rusted paint on the bottom half right here. That would just that would be like a 10 out of 10 score for me right there. But for what it is, it's still a good, awesome figure. Very articulated, can get in really good poses. So because of that, I'm gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10. Anyway, that's it for this review. I see you next time. Bye.